athletes don't understand. Athletes do understand that about each other more than there was some sort of huge negativity.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I love Caitlin. We've been competing since we were in AAU. I mean, AAU days, we've always competed. I remember she was on our Iowa Tech, and we used to play each other in AAU, and it was always fun and always competitive. One day, hopefully, me and her can be teammates because, I mean, she is a great player and a great shooter and a great person and a great teammate, and understanding that the world is going to have to, they always put a good girl and a bad girl, and just understanding that that's just what it is. And it's just going to be what it is, and I'll take that I'm going to be the bad guy, but I know I've grown women's basketball, and I know I'm being positive, and I know that I've inspired people. So people can think what they think. I know me and Caitlin, we've been cool. We've never had any issues. So just knowing that I've grown women's basketball, and she has too, and just help do that is all that matters.
I was going to say, so also it sort of depends on the fans. Who's the good guy,
yeah,
the
it
bad
depends.
guy?
Yeah, it just depends. I mean, LSU loves me, but they might not like her. But you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you talk about that a lot, the growth of the game. Obviously, today is announced. There's another expansion team. We're expecting it to go back to 14. Maybe we get to 16 soon. You guys had the highest rated, game ever last year. How do you sort of balance that? You're one person, but you're a big part of that growth.
It's just bigger than me. Understanding that, I think I tweeted after the national championship game that my growth isn't just for the game right now. It's for also the players that are before me, and just the women that are in the WNBA. Hopefully that I brought attention to the WNBA as well, because there are a lot of great players in the league right now that deserve that attention. I haven't made it there yet. I'm still in college. Yes, I won a national championship, but the highest level you want to be at is the WNBA, and I want as many people to watch the WNBA as they can. So if I can do as much as I can while I am here, and doing as much as I can as far as pushing women's basketball, understand that it should be respected, and you can play and be hard and talk trash and do those things. By the time I get to the WNBA, it'll be respected, and so many more people will watch the game. So just doing what I can right now has just been important to me, but also understanding that this is for other people that are ahead of me.
Hey guys, just letting you know, we got about 10 more minutes, so to get whoever you get.
It's a transition and an adjustment, though, don't you think, for people to accept that about women?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's hard. They don't want to accept that women are changing the game and understanding that women can play as hard as men. I mean, of course it's going to be hard for them to accept, but we kind of give them no choice at this point because we do work as hard, and just being able to see the numbers. I mean, 9.9 million people watch the game, and understanding that the feedback that we've gotten, our followers, and just seeing men and women reach out to us, and celebrities and NBA players, I think just being able to have so many people in our corner, I think that kind of helps with it.
Angel, what do you see in Michaela Williams?
She's a dog. Michaela is a dog. I mean, as a freshman, just being able to come in so confident. She's a Louisiana native, and just being able to be here is going to be so super special for her, of course. I mean, as a freshman, you are nervous, but I don't think she's nervous at all. And her moves are so smooth around the basket. And me and her compete sometimes. I'll shoot threes with her, and I'll beat her in threes sometimes, and she'll try to come down to the paint and try to body me down there. So it's super competitive, and just knowing she works hard every day is just good.
Is there anything about her we say, there's a freshman moment, or is there anything?
When she missed a layup, I'll tell her that's a freshman moment. Or like when she turned the ball over, that's a freshman moment. When she don't get back on defense, that's a freshman moment. Because in high school you can lollygag and run up and down the court when you want to, when you're the best player. Now with so many great players around you that you slip up, then that loses us. If all 5 players are not guarding the ball, then that messes us up. So I think she understands that.
Does she laugh it off, or she gets her fired up?
Both. Nothing bothers Michaela. I've never seen her get fumbled or rumbled. Nothing bothers her. She's just super competitive.
Is she an old soul?
I don't know if she's an old soul. I think she understands the game. I've never seen a freshman understand the game how she does. I think that she knows the talent around her and how to get everybody better, but also make her shots and get her shots up. So she puts in the work. I mean, it's somebody that puts in the work like that. I mean, it's going to pay off, and I think that it pays off a lot for her.
Have you kind of helped Aaliyah? I know she's a freshman. Have you kind of helped her slow the game down?
That's my girl. I mean, I love Aaliyah, and I mean, it's hard. It's hard as a freshman coming in, and at the size that she has, I mean, it's tough. But being able to push her so hard every day and understand that not every day is going to be easy, and I'm going to make her better every day. Even if I'm going against her, I'm going to talk trash to her, and I told her that every day. I'm going to talk trash to you, and I'm going to make you better every day. But when we're on the same team, I'm going to get you the ball. I'm going to feed you. You make the bucket. You get an and one. I'm going to talk back to you. So it's positive and negative, and I think that she loves that about me.
She talked back to you?
Today she told me, give me that. And when she blocked my shot, and I was like, okay, but it was a foul. But she did talk trash. I was like, Aaliyah, okay. And she didn't even want to shake my hand on that. So I was like, all right, I'm feeling it. I think I'm putting something into her. So I like that.
or when you're teammates with freshmen, do you like to see that out of them?
Yeah, I want them to talk trash to me because when we get on the floor and get the other competition, they'll be the same way and they'll be ready for that. And they know that I have their back with that. And I'm like, okay, I got y'all. So I'm just happy that I'm bringing that out of them and just being able to be there for them.
I know you talked about going back to Baltimore this summer.
Yes.
With Juju, do you kind of train with him? After
Oh yeah, I love my brother. I mean, I was just texting him. Being able to see his growth as well. I mean, this is his 3rd year in college, and his game has definitely elevated. And just understanding, I'm super happy for him, and I'm excited to see his career this year at Maryland.
You gotta be excited about that game in Baltimore.
I know. Going back home to Coppin State. I mean, my auntie went there. My auntie graduated from there. So just being able to go, huh? Yeah, she played ball out there. She played ball there. Just being able to go back home in the city of Baltimore, it's already, I think it's sold out already. Just being able to see so many people texting me, asking me for tickets. I don't know how many people I can get tickets for, but I know it's going to be a homecoming. I don't know who they're going to be cheering for, but I'm excited.
Have you learned to say no a little bit more?
No, not really. It's hard to say no. Like, I don't try to disappoint anybody. Like, especially when it comes to pictures. Like, I try to take pictures of as many people as I can, but sometimes I gotta say no. I can say no to NIL deals because if I don't feel like doing it, I'm too tired and I won't do it. But it's hard. It is hard saying no.
Yeah, Kim talked about that with us. Just you being happy to be back here because it's less.
Yeah, it's less.
Is that real?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like being here and I love the schedule that I'm on. I mean, being able to come and practice, being able to work out and just have fun with the team. I don't have no sisters, so these are my sisters. Like, these are like my safe place, my safe space and my home and my family. So I'm just happy to be home with my family and just be here.
With NIL deals, does everybody expect you to pick up the check at the restaurant?
Huh? I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I'll pay for the girls. I pay for the girls. Everybody get their makeup done for media day. Like, I'm always there for my girls. I mean, freshman year, I know it's tough managing money, and if especially they're not getting NIL, I'll pay for whatever. I don't care.
What did you learn out of last
Say that again?
What did you learn out of all of last year?
I'm sorry.
What did you learn from last year? So quick, you know?
I don't know. I mean, just being able to have a community like LSU and just being able to come back and do this for LSU. I mean, I've talked to Simone, I've talked to Sylvia, and they told me that they wanted to always win a national championship. And being able to hug them hug Simone after the game and just tell we did it. Like, we did it for you guys and did it for the people before us. So I was happy, and I know I'm guest to Bayou Barbie.
You always talk about, even though you're not